Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I think I've I'll say that again. I think I've managed to sort the sound out on the new camera. So, yes, I hope I'm coming through loud and clear. So, hopefully it's coming through okay. You've got your headphones on. Are you listening to it, Mr. P?
No, I've got it on my phone.
Oh.
I'm gonna say.
So I just want him to check. Is the sound coming through okay? Yeah. So it's so yes. I've sorted it. So basically, I sorted it myself. I just did yeah. You tell me and I'll tell you. A Windows diagnosis thing, feed, or I don't know what you call it, and that fixed the problem basically. So I didn't really have to do anything. It basically it does a what is it, troubleshooter or something, and I just pressed OK, and it sent to fix the problem. So we not have Wednesday evening's problem about it, like no sound. Hopefully. Yeah, Mike says it says sounds crisp and clear, perfect. Well, you see, when I did the baking one on Tuesday and we used it, a lot of people were saying that it sounded a bit muffled, but I don't know whether doing the troubleshooting thing has made it a bit clearer. Hi, my lady, how are you? Hiya, Becky. So I know I'm a minute early, Becky. I was sat here twiddling my thumbs and I says, bugger it, I'll go live. Yeah, it's about a minute early, but hey ho. So yeah, the troubleshooter itself actually sorted or fixed the problem. Let's just say. So you know, somebody said it sounded like a rink kitchen or a rink toilet or something to that effect. The sound on Tuesday evening, but it was such a rush to get it up and running that we didn't have time to check it. So obviously this troubleshooter sorted it out. So oh dear, it's if you're wondering, it's a private joke.
Well, it's not really.
Well,
it's on my comments on my last video.
Yeah. So yeah, it did read it out to me, and I couldn't stop laughing. So yeah, I laughed at it. So we had a humdinger of a, well, when I say humdinger of a storm this afternoon, we've had thunder, we've had lightning. It were even hailstoning at one point. So yeah. But I heard the thunder before anybody else, and I kept saying, I'm sure I can hear thunder. I'm sure I can hear thunder. And Chris kept saying, well, I can't hear it, and Callum couldn't hear anything. And then it got a bit closer, and oh, I can hear it now. It's still blooming warm tonight, thong on, Chris. Oh, dear me. But it has cooled it down somewhat. I think the storm has cleared the air a little bit. So yeah, but it is still warm. So well, is it the ready? Oh, but yeah, and believe it not, all the cats were out in it, and Chris has stood at door shouting like a madman. come on, and they weren't having none of it. They wouldn't even entertain coming in, and they were absolutely pelting it down, hailstones. So yeah, but you know, same as Chris says, you'd think they'd come in while it's raining, but no, they stay out in it and then decide to come in once it stopped. So then when they do come in, they're like drowned rats. So, oh, pardon me. It's all right. I just finished drinking my coffee before I came live tonight. So, Tuck, the devil and the show to appear. Tucker's just walking past, going over to his favourite person. Hiya, Richard. How are you? I heard him in Nottingham. Yeah, it's a wonder. Hiya, Amjad. So yeah, he stood there shouting at the door. Come on in, you daft cats. And none of them were taking any notice of him. So, and then obviously once the storm passed, they decided to come in. I guess the party was over. But Becky says, I guess the party was over. Cats and rain. But you know, I mean, it's obvious they're not like human beings, because first sign of rain, that'd be it. I'd be indoors where I knew it were nice and dry. So you know, but some as I say, he stood there shouting like a silly beggar at door for cats to come in. So no cats and rain, it's thongs and wellies. Yeah, that's the attire needed to come here. So so yes, it's a comment my lady made on Chris's, and she says, it's gone from running about the garden in my thongs to running about in the thongs and wellies. So yeah, what's wellies? Galoshes, Wellington boots. Hiya Tracy, how are you?
Oh, Tracy.
So yeah, I mean, also here in the UK, call them wellies for short. I mean, the proper name is Wellington boots. So oh, we've had everything, Richard. It started off. I could hear the thunder before anybody else, and Chris says, "Yeah, but look at it outside." He says, "It's beautiful outside. Sun was shining." I says, "Yeah, but it's still thundering." So oh dear, oh dear. Adrian says he's going to be watching the stream but can't type his on the phone to his fiancée because she's in hospital. Oh dear, that's not good. So I hope she feels better soon. So yeah, so wellies is short for Wellington boots or galoshes. Well, I don't know what you call them, whether they're Wellington boots or I don't know. But yes, that is the correct name for them, Becky. Wellington boots. So yeah. So the sun was shining. It thundered for quite a while. I'd say a good 10 minutes, and then we sort of heard a few spots of rain. And then all of a sudden, it went really dark. Heavens opened up. It was hailstoning and lot. Hiya, Bella. Who the heck is running around the garden in a thong? Well, I'll explain it to you, Bella, like I've explained it to everybody else. My lady commented.
Hey, Bella. Oh, just have to wash your face.
All right. my lady commented on Chris's latest video, and she says we've gone from running around the garden in a thong to running around the garden in thongs and wellies. So, rain boots in the North galoshes. Oh, right, there you go. So, but that is what we're referring to about thongs and wellies. So, gone from running around the garden in a thong to running around the garden in a thong and wellies. So, so yeah, so but yeah, we had hailstones and everything. We had a bit of everything. We did. Yeah, I could just see you in a thong, wellies, and a G-string. Okay, then tell him I hope his girlfriend feels better soon. He said his Adrian's girlfriend's in hospital.
Oh, she's feeling better, mate.
So he says he's watching it, but he can't type because he's on phone. Oh, that's the thing as well. I got notification. I mean, this might sort of interest Bella, but it hasn't cleared a deal, Bella. I got notification this afternoon. In fact, I'll read you the email that I received, because I hadn't deleted it. Normally I'd delete it, but I thought, right. It says, hello, Gage here. I'm excited to announce that StreamYard now supports mobile hosting. You can go live with things like iPads, iPhones, and Android devices. Here are some of the other recent updates that you may have missed. And it goes on about overlay videos can now be up to 5 minutes long. Audio quality has been significantly improved. Names can be changed within the studio and the host can edit the guest name. So let's say I invited somebody onto the panel. If I didn't like the name that they've put, I, as host, can change the name. So yeah. So I don't know whether that's sort of as from today, but you can stream from your phone, from your iPad, not just by a PC laptop thing. So it's available now on all platforms. Oh, she's eating takeaway. Well, she must be feeling better then if she's eating takeaway. So yeah, so that was an email that I received earlier on. So it looks like they've, but I said to Chris, it's like a lot of people don't have a laptop or they've only got an iPad or a phone. Now it's sectioning them out and not allowing them to, it's basically, it should be open to everything. It went on for quite some while here, Tracy. So, and then, as if nothing had happened, it was brilliant sunshine again. So, so yeah, it went from like as black as what? I don't know whether it. I don't know what's. Oh, right. Anyway, so right. Chris just said I was flickering, so I don't know what caused that. Yeah, Chris has just said it were flickering, but it's stopped now. No idea. See, if it's not one problem, it's another. I've sorted the sound out. That's been available in the US since I've been on it. But you see, the thing is, when they stopped the what were it called? What were it called?
What?
That what we used to stream on before.
Oh.
Yeah. What did we used to stream on before? Oh, okay, Adrian. I hope she's all right. It were yeah, Hangout, Google Hangouts. So yeah, you know, in order once they stop that, just thank God I thought my eyes were giving up. Thingy, yeah. Well, we tried to think what we used to go. I used to go live via Google Hangouts, and then yeah, Google Hangouts. What do we call it? You know, I was just getting used to that, and then they stopped it. So people were looking for other platforms to stream on, and the simplest one was obviously StreamYards. Brings that whole new meaning to that, flashing again. I know, I'm just, you know, they thought they'd, you know, I like how fabulous I am. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so once, same as I say, once Google Hangouts stopped, everybody's saying, well, what we're going to do now? What we're going to stream on now? And then, you know, people were going via StreamYard. Some people do Zoom. Some people do OBS. But the thing is, the thing that I find it's simple. StreamYards. It's a lot less complicated than, I mean, Chris will tell you. He tried using OBS. He was getting frustrated because it weren't, you know, it weren't going right, and he couldn't get sound to do. Of course, I'm modest, but that's it, Bella. I mean, you've already set your account up. It was just the fact that when you went live other week, you know, at that time, StreamYards wasn't you couldn't stream from your phone or your iPad. So the fact that now it's a lot more convenient for a lot more people, if you understand what I'm saying. So so yeah, and it's well, but when you think about it, the only like let's say for instance Bella last night. I'm hoping to take my pension in 4 weeks though. Oh, but yeah, let's say for instance Bella had to go via YouTube last night. Now, had she got StreamYards or that was available yesterday, the most simplest way of going live is via StreamYards, because that automatically broadcasts it to your YouTube channel. You only have to set the stream up once, and that's via StreamYards, and it does it automatic. Plus, if I so wanted as well, I could stream 2 destinations at once. While I'm streaming here on YouTube, I could also stream to Facebook if I so wanted to. So, you know, I think as it's took off, they've, you know, updated more and more things, and now the fact that you can stream from your phone or your iPad, I think it's going to get a lot more popular. So yeah, it's like, you know, we've got to do something because we're missing out here, because they can only, you know, broadcast from a laptop. So yeah, I mean, it's a good thing, really. But I think now they've updated it. Or, hiya, Gordo, how are you? Now they've updated it. I think there'll be a big surge in people using StreamYards. I'll just do YouTube for now, or I'll get in the right pickle. But you see, that's, I mean, same as I said, Bella, I don't, you know, I'm just happy streaming to YouTube. I don't want to start streaming, because you can do like 2 destinations. You can simultaneously stream to YouTube and Facebook as well. Oh dear. Why, what's gone off? It says fed up bloody cars. What's happened? But yeah, it don't really interest me streaming live through Facebook. I'd sooner do it on here, you know, and know that, because not everybody's got Facebook. Oh, it's gone into limp mode. Also, YouTube won't let you go live on a mobile unless over 1,000 subs. So this is good. Yeah, that's the thing, Mike. You know, unless you've got 1,000 subscribers, you can't go live. I was FaceTiming and ended up here. Well, isn't that strange? That's a strange happening then. But yeah, I've just been saying, Adrian, I'm not only one that's had this notification that you can now stream using StreamYards from your phone or an iPad. So yeah, so that's good news. Because same as Mike says, up until now, unless you've got 1,000 subscribers, you couldn't go live. Oh, I don't know what it is. I don't know rules and regulations about YouTube anyway, but oh dear, managed to get the car home though. Have you got a rough idea what it is, Gordo? Or
Yeah, it won't start.
well, it must have started, because he says he managed to get it home. But he's taking it to his mates on Thursday. On Monday. Hey, I'm going to make you laugh now, right? So, Chris put on Facebook Marketplace, I need somebody to come and remove, you know, his old fridge freezer. It's still outside. So it says, I need somebody to come and take, you know, collect it and take it away from me. I always thinks it's one of the injectors. So anyway, this bloke messages Chris back and he says, yeah, he says, I can come and collect it today. He says, it'll cost you 20 quid. So Chris sort of messaged him back and he says, the only problem being, he says, I ain't got 20 quid today. He says, but he says, can you collect it Thursday? Next Thursday. So the cheeky beggar messaged him back. He says, yeah, he says, I could come and collect it next Thursday. He says, but it'll cost you 60 quid. So Chris politely told him to off, and he says, no, he says, I'm not bothered then. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah. So I says, well, what's the difference between now and next Thursday? So, yeah. So yeah. It was going to cost him 20 today. Had he come and collected it today, but because we hadn't got the money, and Chris wanted him to do it next Thursday, he says, well, in that case, then it's going to cost you 60 quid. So he says, don't bother. I thought the cheek, yeah. Chris says, do I look glowing? You know, he says, have I got a big T on my forehead? You know what I mean? Same as Chris says, you know, he says, like I'm going to say, oh, okay then, it's going to cost me 3 times as much if you come and collect it next Thursday. So yeah, I'll let you do it next Thursday. Yeah, right. What have I missed? Nothing. Not really. Just that I've had a notification come through that you can now go live via StreamYard via your phone or an iPad, whereas
this nothing, just this song's a G-strings of Wellington boots.
My skin looks good. It's a good job camera's not too clever then, innit? No, I've got itchy nose, damn hay fever. This is the new camera. It came on Tuesday evening when I was doing the live stream, right? But people were saying, that I sounded muffled. Now, after the live stream, I messed about with the settings. Now, when it come to Wednesday, and I went live Wednesday, I got no sound. So I ended up reverting back to the old camera. So what I did after the stream on Wednesday evening, I plugged the old camera back in, I plugged the new camera in, and I did a troubleshooter. I went into settings and whatever, and did a troubleshooter, and it fixed the problem. Now, in order to test it, I rung Chris on Messenger, and he said it worked perfect. And tonight, that's how come I went live earlier, is because I went into the StreamYard studio. I invited Chris, like more or less onto the panel before I went live, just to test the sound. So basically, the troubleshooter must have fixed the problem, because you know, well, if Gordo's here, I mean, does it sound any better than it did the other night, or does it sound better than it did the other night? Because Bella said it's. Bella says I need 3 inch of slap to look that good. You gave me a big head, Bella. Oh dear. I do have the odd blemish here every now and again, but at the moment it's quite, you know, quite clear. But the only problem, I mean, oh, I don't understand what you're saying, like Gordo, because I don't. All I know about cars, it's got an engine and 4 wheels. That's okay, Adrian. I mean, you know, if you talk to your fiance, that's fine. Glowing. Oh dear. But the only problem that I have with my skin is I look tanned. I haven't been at it sun. If I'd been at it sun, I'd be like as red as this colour on me.
Beetroot.
Yeah. So yeah, you know, it's I don't know what it is. My lady wants Botox for her wrinkles. Yeah, I'd be burnt to a crisp, honestly, because I don't know whether you were in when I shown everybody the photograph other night, but originally I'm ginger. So you still got that ginger gene in you. So same as Chris says, I only have to put my head out at door, and I so you know, I have got, in a sense, I have got sensitive skin, but did I hear beetroot? Yeah, as red as a beetroot, basically. So yeah.
We're all in your head, Wakey.
Yeah, I'm same Bella. It just goes, you know, and you know, I'm like a lobster. But Chris and Callum, you know, obviously Callum takes after Chris because they catch the sun, they get up next morning and they're as brown as anything. So so yeah. But I mean, as a rule, I mean, like Callum, his face is covered in acne. Now, as a teenager, I never had acne. I very rarely have spots, zits, or whatever. Generally, me skin is in good condition. But I'll let you know I've got crow's feet at side. I will wear you down eventually. I have got crow's feet here at side of me. You know, I am sort of going on 58, so you know, wrinkles as such. I've got bags under my eyes, and I've also got crow's feet as well. I had too much sugar yesterday. Today, Amjad was laughing in my stream last night. Oh dear. So yeah, originally, same as I say, I were a ginger, and you know, freckles, the lot. You know what I mean? And you know, I tend to catch the sun more. You know, if there's a slight breeze. Oh, we've got some pigs trotters now. Oh. So yes, and just a quick reminder for them that sort of haven't been and watched it. I put a vlog up yesterday, so yeah. So if you haven't been and watched it, please go and watch it. Go lovely with a couple of slices of beetroot. Oof. Kate's just put, will you have beetroot with that Wakey? I'm chat. That's Adrian. I'm chat. Quick, let's all close it down while Chris is making a coffee. But with a side of beetroot would be lovely. Yummy.
See?
What?
What you're laughing at?
Yeah. It's all right. I'm laughing at Chris as he walked past. He covered because he's got his t-shirt off again. So, so he tried covering up as he walked past. being as he broke it the other night. Bella says I've got crow's feet, eagle's feet, and ruddy ostrich feet. But But yeah, you know, it's you know, I've got the normal, you know, bags under my eyes, crow's feet, and puffy eyelids, but all shops back open now, yay! So, but it is still warm, and you know, it's oh. So yes, I had to laugh at Adrian's comment on my latest vlog. He thought for a minute I'd done another live stream. I went, no, it were a vlog. It had took too long to have done that on a live stream, so it was a vlog. I weren't live. So yeah, so I took it out the freezer, took it out the loaf tin to put the decoration on top and for Chris to take a picture of it. And basically, as soon as he took a picture, I wrapped some more cling film around it and I put it back in freezer because we're not. What was the high temperature today? I don't know, Becky, but I know it wasn't as what it wasn't as warm as it was Wednesday. The temperatures dropped slightly. It were in the 20s, but not as warm as it was on Wednesday. So, but you see, because of Kate's condition, she's had a letter. I think August. I think Kate's had a letter saying that she's got to shield till August. It's a frozen trifle, Becky. See, you've got Becky at it now. She's called it a truffle. It's a trifle. So so yeah. So I says to Chris, I says, well, I normally make a dessert for Sunday, and we're doing that vlog. I says, I think I'll put it back in freezer, and then we'll have it after Sunday lunch. It's because it's been so warm. You want something that's gonna cool you down. So basically, you just slice it like you do a cake and either ice cream. It says, oh, Richard says it was 33 on Wednesday. Well, this is no word of a lie, Richard. Chris went down to Asda in the car and it says 38 in the car. So yeah. I mean, it's like a trifle, but it's not a trifle, if you know what I mean. It's got all the same ingredients: strawberries, custard, jam, you know what I mean? It's got all the ingredients and the sponge fingers of a trifle, but my lady says I've got petrol in to come Sunday. So yes, I mean, you imagine that is a £2 loaf tin. So I says to Chris, I says, when we have a Sunday dinner, it's like barely going to touch it. We're still going to like have loads left or above half. So I says, well, what we'll do is just cut off enough what we want on Sunday, fold it back up in cling film and put it back in freezer. So, you know, it is a £2 loaf tin. And then they only just fit everything in it. So, you know, what this like the 3 separate layers and the sponge fingers. So anybody else got 13 weeks to the gallon? But it's just the ideal thing when there's like this. You know, it's a frozen dessert. It's got strawberries in it. You know, it's just like a trifle, but it's not a trifle. So yeah. But same as I said to Chris, I said if we were to have it, then I'd still got to make a dessert after Sunday lunch. So it meant like doing something else. But I made the coconut macaroons Tuesday, and I did the trifle on Wednesday. So we've still got a few coconut macaroons left. I did look into it. You see, the thing is, what I've been trying to have a look for today is something that's quick and easy, Becky, that I can do on my live streams, that I can show you the end result other than cookies. Or, I want something that I can show you the outcome of before I go off here, if that makes sense.
I'll pull you right back at them. I don't want to scare
them. Becky didn't see you other night shirtless, but we don't want to see you because you broke it other night. So yeah, so I mean, Amjad mentioned about the trifle cake, which in Spanish is 3 milks. But you see that one, you've got to soak it overnight before you put the cream on top. So that wouldn't be ideal to do on a live stream. Yes, I've had a notification today, Adrian, that you can stream from your phone or an iPad as well as your. So yeah, that is. Well, I've got all the ingredients to do the farmhouse fruit cake. So that'll probably be my next vlog, and then I will get onto that one, Amjad. I've got the condensed milk. I haven't got. I don't think I've got any evaporated milk, but that is one of the next things that I'll be doing, either vlogging. But same as I said, with that, you've got to soak the cake overnight before you put the final topping on it. Cool, they have to teach me, or Amjad, but it takes me ages to do. But it's easy enough, Adrian. So yeah, so that will be after the farmhouse cake. Let's just say. I'm getting a bit cold now. So yeah, so that will be sort of after the farmhouse cake, Amjad. I'll do that one. But it's like looking for something other than cookies, biscuits, that I can do within an hour slot, if so I can just use that. Yeah, I did read it out, Adrian, the email that I'd got. So yeah, it's got to be something. Yeah. Well, I've got all the ingredients, Bella. I've got the cherries, I've got the raisins. What else do I? Ground almonds. What else? I forget now. But yeah, I have got the recipe somewhere. I want to make toffee apples. Ooh. Well, basically, Becky, it's a fruit cake, but it's not. Like it's not as dark as a Christmas cake. If you get me meaning, it's a lighter cake. More cake talk ain't helping us lose weight, is it? Well, I'm not forcing you to eat it, am I, Ian? Have you got the beetroot. So yeah, Bella's just saying farmhouse cake is one of her favourites. I'm trying to explain to Becky what a farmhouse cake is. It's a lot. Hang on a minute, and I'll get my thing, and I'll show you the picture. So I have printed the. It says I've got the bee. Have you got the root? Oh. Ah, got it. Oh dear. Mega huge storm. You see, that's it, Becky. And as you can see, it's a bit like a Christmas cake, but it's not as dark as a Christmas cake. So yeah. So it is a light, same as Bella says, it's a lighter version of a Christmas cake or a Dundee cake. It is like a lighter version. So it's got butter, caster sugar, self-raising flour, apricot jam, ground almonds, raisins, the red whatever it is, cherries, and some candied mixed peel. So, oh, pardon me. So yeah, it's a fruit cake, but it's a lot lighter than a Christmas cake or a Dundee cake. Chris, that's mine. So yeah. so that is the next vlog that I'm gonna do. I've got all the ingredients, including the apricot jam. So so that's gonna be me. But yeah, you see the downside of that is it's got to be in oven about an hour. So yeah. So it's got some, as I say, all the pickings of a fruit cake, but it's a lighter fruit cake. Change of plan on Sunday. I am going to Eastbourne on Sunday with my dad and my two brothers. We're going to the beach. Ooh. Oh, 15 degrees. So the weather's dropping quite a bit then, Namjad. So yeah, that is going to be my next vlog, and then I'm going to be doing the trifle cake. So, and if anybody wondered what trifle means, it means 3 milk, because you're supposed to use 50-50, which is like the green top. Use evaporated milk and you use condensed milk. But you bake the cake, you pour the 3 milk mixture over you prick it with a fork, and then you put the 3 milk mixture over the cake and leave it to soak overnight. It says everyone look at the phones.
No, Chris. I thought it's good.
So I love angel cake. I think I have downloaded a recipe for that. But you see, what beach were it? The thing on news about the beach, and it was strewn with rubbish, and I was fuming. Yeah, I forgot what beach it were now. Where they'd all flock to.
Brighton.
I don't know whether it was Brighton or not. I see pictures anyway.
Brighton.
And it were full of litter. And it's like it's like, let's say for instance, me, Chris, and Callum go to the beach, and we take something to eat. I put them back in a carrier bag, tie handles up, and then put it on bin on way out. You know what I mean? I couldn't live with myself if I'd left all that rubbish on the beach. Brighton. Oh, Richard says it's Bournemouth. Welsh Clark says Brighton. Well, what I'll do, Becky, is I will do it as a vlog, not on live. I'll do it as a vlog. Yeah, that's what we're just on about, Kate. I says it was disgusting. It was both Bournemouth and Christchurch. There were a picture come up of Bristol as well. You know where they toppled that statue into thing. There's a lot of rubbish. And I says to Chris, I couldn't live with myself if, you know, being the persons or people that we are, if we eat anything on the beach, I bag it up, tie handles up, and put it in bin on my way out. That's a nudist beach I'm doing. So you better hope it's warm. Yeah. Bournemouth, yeah.
But you'll be going with a B.
You know what I mean? And yeah, we can understand people's been cooped up for months and months on end, but that still don't give them the right to go on the beach and just drop litter everywhere. I'm just put her, Bella. But you think, you know, the birds and other things, you know, there's all types of plastic on that beach. It's bad for the environment. Gordo's put him might see a winkle or two. I'm not going to no beach, only a nude beach. That's Adrian. Well, that's what I've just said, Kate. I couldn't live with myself if we went to a beach and we took food with us. When we're done with it, I'd put it in a carrier bag, tie the carrier bag up, and then put it in a bin safely on his way out. Nudists, are we all meeting up there? That's my lady. But you know what I mean? It's so it angers me so much that there's so many irresponsible people out there that would leave that sort of rubbish on a beach.
Mucky beggars.
So, same as I said to Chris, I'd put, you know, I'd shut beach off altogether. Oh, thank you, Mike. He's gave me another £5 super chat. So, thank you very much, Mike. But how can we keep our hands to ourselves in New Beach because of Corona? Well, this is, what do you mean? Can you keep your hands to yourself? It's easy. But you know, it's a case of if they're going to act that irresponsibly, I'd close the beach altogether. Then they wouldn't have a you know, they wouldn't have a reoccurrence of it. Close it. You know, don't let anybody go on it. You know what I mean? Until, you know, it's been cleaned up. Blah blah blah. It does get you angry, Kate, seeing all that rubbish strewn on. You know what I mean? You know, what if let's say for instance, Like you've got little children. What if this glass bottle's on the beach and your Harry happened to fall onto one, let's just say? You know what I mean? You've not only got to think about yourself, but you've got to think about other people using the beach. You know what I mean? You know, there'll be young kids going to the beach. You know, let's say, for instance, they're down in beers or whatever, and then they've just took the bottles willy nilly. You know what I mean? It gets me so angry that they spoiling it for the families that want to go to the beach, because you wouldn't dare let your kids, just in case they fell on a glass bottle or something. Yeah, exactly, Adrian. He says they do that now. They'll be moaning when they're not allowed to go. Exactly. And I think that's what should happen. If you can't treat the beach with respect, then you're not welcome. I do occasionally have a rant, Mike, you know what I mean? But it disgusted me that much with all the rubbish, you know what I mean? And as a responsible adult or a responsible parent, unlike them that visited that beach, I packed my rubbish up and I put it in a bin. So, you know, yeah, it's people being irresponsible and not giving a toss as to what they're chucking on the beach. Yeah, exactly, Gordo. Same as I say, responsible dog owners, um, pick the dog do up afterwards. It's only the same for rubbish. But exactly, Becky. You think of all the, let's say, when they'd left the beach, there were plastic, there were bottles, there were all kinds of rubbish. So what wildlife go down after, let's say, when all the humans has left? They could choke on anything. So you know what I mean? It's endangering. Yes, it is. Yes, it's a latte. Exactly, exactly. But having said that, Gordo, I know you were a responsible dog owner, but we were driving along one day and we pulled up some traffic lights. This bloke had got this great big massive, I don't know whether it were Staffy or what it were. Hey, Johnny Five. So we pulls up to these traffic lights. This bloke's walking past. I don't know whether it was a Staffy or a bulldog or what it were. And basically, I watched him. He stood there while his dog did a poop and then just carried on walking. And I said to Chris, I said, well, I shan't say what I said to Chris, but it was somewhere along the lines of dirty. So yeah, pardon me. So yeah, if it, yeah, wait, yeah, and I said that exactly. It's it's like I said, Kate. There were no need to flock to the beach like they did. Most of us has got gardens. Why can't they just sit out in their own back garden? But you see, the thing is, Adrian, we rent car. So yeah. Let me have a look, Amjad. Yeah, Darwin says 22 tons of waste they cleared up on Wednesday. I can't see it. What am I looking at? I can't. I say I can't. I can't see what you put, Amjad. This will make you laugh about Ronnie when we're out walking. He won't go to the toilet. He waits till he gets home. Oh dear. Hiya, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Paula.
Well, this is it, Kate. I mean, it's there again. Like irresponsible dog owners. I mean, not saying that none of you are irresponsible dog owners, but certain irresponsible dog owners just leave it like that guy I was just telling you about. You don't know. A kid could have been walking down that same pavement, right, smack bang in the middle of pavement, and then got dog poop all or his shoe or whatever. You know what I mean? And this is what gets me mad, as well as the all the rubbish left on the beach, is that right, let me have a look. I'm not wearing a mankini or thong because of my religion. I'm Muslim. I only wear t-shirt and shorts. I think people are winding you up, Amjad. You know, you've got to
Take it with a pinch of salt.
yeah, you've just got to take it with the fun that it's intended. You know what I mean? You know, it's all in a bit of fun that it's intended. I mean, I don't think anybody would really think that you'd have a mankini or anything on like that. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, let's say, for instance, if we had a dog, uh, you know, yeah, same as Gordon says, they're joshing with you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's just a bit of fun, Amjad. I mean, you know, while I can, you know, I can speak for myself and Chris, you know, we respect your religion, and I'm sure everybody else in the chat does. It's just a bit of fun. Yeah, Gordo put we would say the same if it were Chris, Adrian, or Johnny. But yeah, Chris wouldn't cavort on the beach with a G-string on because, you know, Greenpeace would be called out. So, yeah, so don't worry about it, Amjad. You know, it's all in, you know, it's all in humour, you know what I mean? You know, I'm sure I can speak for everybody in the chat. We do respect your religion. It's okay, Amjad, same as I say. You know, I'm sure everybody respects your religion and etc. etc. But it's yeah. Let's shake what my mama gave me. but yeah, you know, it's Bridlington style. But you know, Adrian's just been letting everybody know he wants to go to a nudist beach so he can wear his G-string. or his thumb. So, Adrian, but the thing is, Adrian, if you're going to a nudist beach, it's called a nudist beach for a reason. You have to go au naturel. Johnny's had a few beers. So,
I will be this time next week.
Yeah,
I'll just watch tonight until I need some beer to drive me sorrow.
I'm laughing at what Bella's put. I'm sure I can speak for us all, Amjad. We completely respect your religion. We just joke with each other. If I took everything seriously that Chris said to me, I'd throw myself in the Mersey.
Vice versa, Bella.
Oh, spring awakening. Woo, pictures, videos. Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Becky, but you don't want to see Chris with nothing on. Greenpeace would be called out. Yeah, we are. We do. I mean, if you know, it's sometimes take it. You know, take the PR to Jeanette, or it's take the PR to Chris, and Johnny says 16 months ago I would have said no, but after 3 big Cobra beers, I'd go naked. I'm almost sexy, lol. There's a seagull outside my house. It won't leave. Gordo put it's not that time of year for your annual bath, is it, Beauty? It's tapping my window. It's probably trying to talk to you. Would we realise that you married him for his money, Jeanette? No. No, definitely not. Bella's telling Gordo to nap. Oh dear. But this is it. I mean, it's like we all know what everybody's like. It's a regular.
Yeah, especially that Bella.
No way, Wakey. I'm scared of it. Send it here, Welsh. I don't eat my chips. Oda Lamerzi. Oh dear. I'm on my own. Well, that don't make no difference. Surely you're not scared of a seagull, are you, Adrian? Oh, Wakey says he saw a UFO today. No, I'm waiting for punchline. Just get a gun out and threaten it with it. It'll soon fly off.
We'll bark at its face and definitely fly off then.
But yeah, Kate says open window. Was it Chris sunbathing in his garden wake? Oh dear. Not kidding. Oh.
Was it Chris sunbathing in his garden?
Oh, it was quite strange. Oh dear.
Did you video it?
But yeah, Adrian threatened it with a gun or something. Can you remember the film The Birds? I can.
Yeah.
It scared me, that did. But I were only, you know, I were only young. Hey up, one of Chris's favourite.
Don't send it over here.
So yeah, some as I say, I were only young when I watched that, and it scared me. Is it actually in your house, Adrian?
So you got in my house. Oh dear.
But yeah, Chris said it were Hitchcock. But you see, the thing that scared me is when it were pecking their eyes out, and oh, so yeah, it did. It really scared me. That one did. No zoom on dash cam. Tried, but just a dot. Oh,
Oh dear.
they didn't fancy abducting you. Then you must have scared them off. What shall I name the seagull? Oh dear.
Get out.
Um. So it's gone from it keeps tapping out window till it's in earth, and now he's wanting a name for it. But you see, I don't, my lady, because it gives me weird dreams if I watch a horror film. Chris loves horror films.
I can remember watching Jaws for the first time when we were at school, and then I didn't want to go swimming because we got swimming next day.
Yeah, I want to see if it was gone. The damn bugger won't leave. He's stuck like a tea, Adrian. Oh, look, to be hovering over a building about 3 miles away. Talking about the birds, it still scares me, and I close my eyes. Really? Oh, same as I say, the first time I watched it, Becky, I were only young, and it scared the living bejesus out of me. And even to this day, I don't watch it because at the time it scared me. Well, I'd call it clear off, you little shit. I have got a BB gun. Well, threaten it with BB gun then.
It was that seagull pie then.
Yeah. My lady says there'll be 50 on his roof soon. What, all its relatives coming for vengeance for shooting at its brother or sister or dad or mother. So I mean, we get sort of magpies, wood pigeons, and then the odd seagull. Just I tell you what, this house is crazy. Oh dear. But there must be something attracting it to you, Adrian. Oh, he says he could see the clouds moving pretty fast behind it, never moved up or down or sideways, then suddenly was gone. Pella said threaten it with a pack, so. Richard says, I see flying saucers every day stacked up in the sink for me to wash up. Wood pigeons.
Are you watching?
Shall I give him water? No, don't encourage it, Adrian. I'm going to say, by giving it some water, you're only encouraging it. It's not going to do anything to you, Adrian. Just leave your window open, it'll go back out to it.
I'm still single.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks for letting us know. There's no to be scared of, Adrian. Some as I say, leave your window open, leave it wide open. It'll soon make its way out.
Oh, bugger off.
If it,
Spray. Where's the spray?
There, in that box over there.
What box?
With black top on.
Black top?
There.
In front
of you. Got a black lid on.
Here.
There, yeah.
Got it.
Wakey says give it a gin. My lady says give it a whiskey. Darwin says shoot
Give it
it.
a lager.
Welsh Clark says I've got vodka.
Give it a lager. Give it a Foster's. Give it a.
I have a name for the seagull. You could call him Ronnie Peckering. Not Pickering. Do you know who I am? Oh dear. Well, the thing is, Bella, I know that they won't come round and come in our house because at cats, they'd soon have it for their breakfast or dinner or tea. You know, cats would see it as easy pickings. That's why we not get any. It's like serving cats dinner on a plate, isn't it? So yeah, you know, it's like you know, we have a pigeon on a plate. Wakey says, get your son on Tinder, Callum, and go sit outside Newhall prison. He's not that desperate, Wakey.
I'm very desperate.
Oh dear. He says, I've got a plan, just leave it in the kitchen, back door open, yeah. Now, you want to add none of this problem, excuse me, Adrian, if you've got a cat. I mean, we've got 3, and it'd be like serving them dinner on a plate. So, Adrian says, hi, Callum, do you want a pet? He's got a seagull in house.
So I can socialise with it again.
Yeah. Well, that were pigeons you were socialising with the other day.
Still the same thing.
But, yeah, cats would have a field day with a seagull in our house.
Same animal. Oh, kind of.
Well, similar. But, I mean, can you imagine our 3 cats with a seagull?
No.
Oh, we've got a delicacy for dinner. My dad's found us a seagull. Just pop it in oven for us, Dad, and we'll devour it.
You know it.
Oh. Bella says you've got plenty of time for females, Callum. Enjoy your youth. Exactly.
Yeah.
I keep telling him that, Bella.
I've got like I don't know how many years left in me. A lot.
He's even put light on for it. What are you going to do next? Make it a bed and, you know, cover it up and, you know, read it a bedtime story?
Yeah.
So yeah, I keep telling him that same thing, Bella. I says, you know, you know, you'll find somebody when you're good and ready, not before. You know, things happen for a reason, and I reckon it will. It'll happen.
If I...
KFG, Kentucky Fried Gulls might catch on. Oh dear.
Is that Adrian?
Yeah.
Adrian, what's your best pickup line?
So I'm just leaving it there.
Here comes those pickup lines now.
I'd get. You got a brush? Shoe it out with brush. Get a helping hand.
They want pictures of the fridge inside, even though I've told them it's not working.
What is it? 1, 2, 3?
So yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Is it the landing light?
Is that your best pickup line, Adrian?
No, that's Wakey.
Oh, Wakey, is that your best pickup
Because he said he'd left it in kitchen, but he's left the back door open. So, oh yeah, you're going to film it, are you, Amjad? kitchen light, it's a bungalow.
Mm.
Oh dear. I'm gonna fill my wax melt collection and put on. Yeah, that'll be fine, Amjad.
Oh, it's focusing in almost on your face.
Yeah,
It's
I agree, milady. She says everything comes to those that wait, Callum. I agree.
you know what?
When the time is right, he'll find somebody, and I keep saying that.
You know what's stopping me? This bloody situation.
What? Well, yeah. Adrian says, "Oh, the bugger is on the unit." It says, "Brace for collision." Then he got one of them. Yeah, that's a good idea, Kate. You know, tice it with some break a slice of bread up, and then like chuck it a bit further away, and then when it gets close to the door, chuck it out into yard, and then shut door behind him.
What is it? You teaching how to clean them?
Adrian had a little gull, its feathers were white and wispy. The little sod got in the way, and now it's brown and crispy. Yeah, so yeah, get a slice of bread, just chuck a bit, you know, and then when it starts going towards bread, Adrian, chuck it a bit further afield until you get it out through back door. Freddie, come on, Freddie.
I educated people how to feed ducks or swans.
No, it's trying to go it out of his ass.
Say, shoot, bag of rolls.
Chips. Oh dear. I have the perfect roost for it in my magic bullet. Oh dear. But yeah, and if that they are scavengers, Kate. I think you've already given me one once.
Oh, well, I'll give you another one.
See you morning
Good
then.
night, everybody.
It says, God, I've named it now. Yeah, I agree. Edge it towards door. If it's in kitchen, Adrian, just yeah, that exactly, Bella. Same as I said to Callum. I got married early. Look where it ended. Where it ended up. And then I met your dad. You know what I mean? It's
gotta find the perfect person.
And night, Callum, from me and Freddie.
Who put that? Who put that?
Adrian.
Good night, Adrian.
Wakey said night, Callum.
Good night, Wakey.
And Amjad.
Good night, chat.
But this is the thing. I mean, I'm a great believer in.
You just gotta be confident.
No, I'm a great believer in you'll meet the right person when it's the right time.
You can't just go into a relationship.
Well, this is it, and you don't jump head or feet first into first relationship. You've got to get to know somebody. Milady says, night, Callum.
Who?
Milady.
Good night, Milady.
And Mike says, good night, Callum.
Good night, Mike.
I got the mop. That will do like poke it. Just shoo it. Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't have to hit it or anything. Just threaten it with mop. That'll teach you to go to Specsavers. But yeah, you know what I mean? I keep saying same thing to Callum. He's only 17. He's got plenty of time to, and just you'll know when the right person comes along. So I've been saying that ever since I got wet. That's Richard. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, we just celebrated his 17th wedding anniversary. So this year we've been together 20 years. So you know, we must be doing something right. You horrible sod. He's got plenty of time. Wait till November and I'll kick him out on it. He is a horrible sod. But I keep saying to him, I mean, there's no rush to leave home. There's no rush to get a girlfriend. You know what I mean? It's, you know, you have to enjoy your life before you tie yourself down to anything.
Ian's back.
Hiya, Ian. Welcome back. We're just talking about Callum's love life. He says he only got wed for shindig afterwards. That's Richard. But well, this is it, my lady. It's like you will. There's all, and I always say there's somebody out there for everybody. If that makes any sense. Who is he? Who's he? Callum. We're on about Callum. Because he's saying I'm still single, blah, 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 and all this, that, and other, and I need a girlfriend, and that, you know. Whilst can't message me, the bird is gone. He's on the phone to his fiance. But you know, it's. I mean, there's several people in chat know that you'll know when you find Mr. or Mrs. Right. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, we keep saying to him, Ian, you know, there's plenty of time for dating and just enjoy, you know, enjoy yourself while you can. And you said Callum's love life. I said, who is he? His new he's just, he keeps saying he wants a girlfriend and blah de blah de blah, and we keep saying, well, there's no rush, Callum. You're only 17. You know what I mean? It's just enjoy yourself. Go out and enjoy yourself while you can. Don't tie yourself down to anybody. You'll know when right person comes along. So, but you've missed all action, Ian. Welsh Clark had a seagull in house and he was scared of it, so he didn't know how to get it out. But apparently he's got it out now. He's gone to bed now, Ian. But yeah, I mean, for God's sake, he's only 17. Same as we've said, there's no rush, Callum.
Let it be a bag for life.
Yeah, that one's a good one. But you know, I mean, like myself, I mean, I were married first time for 20 odd year. And, you know, I took so much. And then you just, you know, you just say, right, enough's enough. That's it, I'm gone. And if I hadn't have done that, I wouldn't have met Chris. So yeah, you know, it's called life lessons, if you know what I mean. It's called a life lesson. You know, it's made me a stronger person. And I you know, I plucked up the courage to say, right, that's it. I've had enough. Enough's enough. Right, bye, see ya, I'm gone. But then there's like different circumstances for different people. Some people, the partners pass away, or there's different situations. If you understand, cradle snatcher. I keep looking for the expiry date on the marriage certificate. I still haven't found it yet. But yeah, I mean, Chris is only 9 years and so many months. He is younger than me. But you look at it this way, age is but a number. You know what I mean? If you're happy, then that's all that matters. So yeah, I mean, there's different situations for different people. Or so and then there's like statistics saying, oh well, all a lot of second marriages end up in divorce. But I mean, Bella's proof that it does work. Me and Chris, well, this is it. You know what I mean? And it's same with you, my lady. You'll know when the time is right. You like your own company. You like your friends. You can, you've got that independence where you can go and do whatever you want. Pardon me, that's that coffee. So, you've got that independence to do whatever you want. And, it's same, you'll know when the time's right. And you might, I don't know, when this lockdown's over, you might go to the supermarket, meet somebody, get chatting to somebody, and then find out that you've got a lot in common. But only you will know that when the time's right. So, it's a case of, don't never give up hope. Yeah, exactly. That's what we keep telling him, Gordo. You're only 17, you're nearly 18, you're still young yet. I got married at 18, first time. But when you look back on it, you think, oh God, I were married at our old Calmy's nearly now. And I regretted it. But you think you're doing the right thing at the time, you know what I mean? But now, when you look back on it, but you know what I mean? It's like you think to yourself, how stupid were I getting married at 18? But it's there again. It's a life lesson. It's a lesson taught. If you know what I mean. If your name is Zaza, you're second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth end up in divorce. But it's true. You know what I mean? It's a life lesson, and we all learn these lessons differently. Some people aren't matched to each other, and it just intermatch. And in my job, I saw a lot of codependency in couples. Well, you see, this is the thing. This is with me and Chris. If I said to him, "All right, I'm going out," I mean, I know what with me health issues. Like, if I said to him, "Oh, I'm going out with girls and we're going night clubbing or whatever," he'd say, oh, all right then, Jeanette, enjoy yourself. And it's vice versa. He says, oh, well, I'm going out with Callum, doing photography, and have a nice time. You know what I mean? I don't sort of, obviously Zaza didn't. You know what I mean? But in a way, I do depend on Chris because of my health issues, if that makes sense. But we do his own things, if you know what I mean. And that's the thing, because my ex, he wanted to know where I was, who I were with, how long I were going to be. You know what I mean? Everything was timed, and hey, we've got Adrian back. Yeah. Amjad put a thing. He says Adrian's just messaged me, and he's got shut at Seagull. But yeah, you know what I mean. It in a certain sense, yeah. I depend on Chris for a lot of things because of my health issues. But the fact of the matter is, Baz would say the same, Jeanette. We'll have to cook something up. Me and Bella's going out on rat to a nightclub on Grab a Granny night. Sounds controlling. My first husband were very controlling. But you don't a little bit tips. I feel a TikTok coming on. But when you're in a relationship like that, Mike, you don't realise at the time that it is controlling. If that makes sense, you don't realise. You just think that person is concerned about you. You know what I mean? But when you look back on it, you think, he wanted to know who we were with. He didn't want me to go out. He wanted to know where I'd been, who I'd seen, But you don't, at the time, you don't realise that it's them being controlling, if that makes any sense. And I hear a lot of women, if looks could kill, I would be dead. Mrs. G put one of those fabric wet wipe type. She just took it off and said, it's been on for 15 minutes. No, it needs a bit longer. But yeah, when you're in a relationship like that, you don't realise at the time that that's what they're trying to do. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? You think they're just being concerned and they don't want me to come to any harm, and he loves me. I mean, it's just a similar situation to the Corrie storyline. You know what I mean? Where at the very end she realised that that's what he was trying to do. It was controlling the finances. It was timing her when she went to shop. He wanted to know who she'd been talking to, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? And you can see that now, but when you're in that kind of relationship, you don't see it. So, and I mean, it's like I've come across this situation many a time, and you sit there and you think, well, why don't the daft sod leave? You know what I mean? But once upon a time, I was in that same situation. And I bet people were saying that to me. So yeah, I mean, it's I have plenty pics here, but it means I have to get up and go into the kitchen. Hiya, Kyle, how are you? Apparently it's for tired skin. Well, it should go to bed if it's tired. But yeah, you know, I mean, and I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I met Chris and we sort of got serious, I went upstairs one day and I just sat on edge of bed and I bawled my eyes out. And he realised I'd been gone for a while and he come up and he says, "Are you all right?" And I just sat there crying my eyes out. And he says, "What's up? Have I said or done something wrong?" And I says, "No." I says, "I just can't believe the difference between you and my ex. It's like night and day." And I couldn't believe, after being treated so rotten for so long, that I'd finally found somebody that treated me like I should be treated. Gordo says at this rate I'll be sleeping in the shed.
Yeah.
But it's 10:40 and I'm tired already. Well, I mean, if you've had a long day, Adrian, then
Must have been chasing seagulls all
yeah.
day.
And Chris says I'm just a knight in shining armour. Oh dear. You know, like blowing your own trumpet, is the.
You just think, no, I better not say that because it's take it wrong way.
But yeah, it's same as I said. If you've been treated that horrible for that many years, it gets to be the norm. But then when you get into another relationship and it's like night and day, you know, it's totally different. They worship ground you walk on, you know, they do anything for you. And it's like the difference in night and day. Don't push it, Chris. Yeah. Oh dear. But yeah. It's all right as husbands go, I suppose. Oh dear. It could be both, Adrian. Well, this is it, Kate. Same as I say, when you're in like an abusive relationship, I mean, you know, it physically abused me and if mentally abused me, you see that as the norm because you don't know any different. But then when you come to the conclusion that, you know, well, you know, this is not right, and you have the, you know, the strength to leave, then you know. But it, you know, his parting words to me was when I did leave was, oh, you'll be back. You'll never find anybody else that'll love you as much as what I do. Blah blah blah. And within 4 weeks, leaving him, I'd met Chris. So that basically, you know, what were you saying? You know, I'll never meet anybody, and nobody will ever want you, and blah de blah de blah. And then within 4 weeks of leaving, I'd met Chris. Exactly, Mike. You know what I mean? Bella said I'd say Chris was an 8 out of 10. I'd have given him a 10, but he ate all them flapjacks. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, but that's what somebody that's controlling will tell you. You know, thinking that you're gonna believe them, that you're not going to get anybody, you know, nobody will ever want you, only me, and blah, 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 blah. So, you know, I left and I never looked back. How long did it go on for? What, the abuse? More or less right from beginning. I stuck it for, this is the thing, Kate, I stuck it for 21 years. Yeah, in my first married, like a fool, I stuck it for 21 years. Okay then, Bella, thank you for popping in, and
Bye, Bella.
I'll speak to you tomorrow at some point. So yeah, but yeah, but it's made me stronger, Kate. Made me stronger. I mean, Bella will tell you that. It has made me stronger. And like I was saying before, it's a life lesson learnt. You know what I mean? I don't stand for any BS. I don't let anybody, you know, push me around. I don't let anybody, you know, call me names or anything like that. It has made me stronger. And it's true what they say, what doesn't break you makes you stronger. And I believe that. Yeah, exactly, Kate. It right, yeah, they hit me on my head or on my arms where people, you know, where people won't see bruises. Not even my own mother knew what was going off. And sort of when I did leave him, you know, the first person he went to, because he knew I was closest to her, was my mum. And he spun her all these lies about I'd been meeting fellas on internet, and you know what I mean. And my mum sort of, you know, I went to see my mum, and she went, if you can look me in eye and you can tell me it ain't true, then I'll believe you. So I looked her in eye and I says, it ain't true. I says, can't you see what he's trying to do? I says, he's trying to turn my own mother against me. Okay then, Adrian, you've had a long day. Thank you for popping in, and I shall see you on Monday. So yeah, you know, and I sort of, you know, I looked at my mum and I says, look, can't you see what he's doing? Hi, Ian. He says, Jesus wept, how late do I have to come in to see you in your nightie? How do you know it in my nightie? So,
Now, see how the only thing you can see is your neck.
So yeah. He did. It was on the phone to his girlfriend or his fiance, and he messaged Amjad and said to tell everybody that he'd got the seagull out. Negligent. I've no idea. Oh dear. Yeah, I think he means negligee. I'm assuming so. See you later, Adrian. Thanks for popping in. So, oh dear. We've had a bit of a catastrophe tonight because Adrian couldn't pluck it and stuff it with orange sauce. Oh dear. Welsh Clark had a seagull, but he was scared of it, so we couldn't get it out. So we've had that dilemma where you know, we've been trying to advise him on the best way to get it out. me and Kate came up with the best idea of putting bits of bread down for it and chucking it because he'd left the back door open. So yeah. So but he says, I told you he bought down the pub off an Irishman. Is it out now? Oh yeah, and Wakey saw a UFO. So it's been a bit of an eventful day, let's just say. Adrian, who is Welsh Clark, had a seagull in arse, and Wakey saw a UFO. I keep calling him Scott, Jamie, Scott, Jamie / Scott. So yeah. So we've had the case of the seagull that came to tea. Wakey got probed by little green men in a UFO.
The lady in the big walk.
Oh yeah. So yeah. So here in the UK, we've had sort of bright sunshine, warm weather, thunderstorms, hailstones, and then it went back to being sunny. I heard you are the cookie expert. Well, I won't call myself a cookie expert, but the fish cake butty was nice. Oh dear. But anyway, same as I say, and I keep saying it to Jamie, if anybody asks for me help or they ask for my advice, I'm only too happy to help. So Tracy says hi. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
So yeah. So if you're wondering what I'm talking about, Jamie's son messaged me, wanted me advice on something. So I'm not going into detail, but I'm, with HP. Oh, blimey, didn't have it with beetroot.
What's the wheel?
It says with HP.
HP, that's good enough.
But hiya, Carla, how are you?
Carla.
Oh. Hi, Laura, how are you?
Hello.
So just a reminder, I have put the link in the description. I put a vlog up yesterday. Frozen strawberry trifle. So just a little reminder for all of you to take a look at it. It's a trifle, but not a trifle. It's made in a £2 loaf tin. It's frozen in the freezer, and basically, you just slice it as you need it. So if you get a chance, I'd appreciate you going and taking a look at it. Tell me what you think about it. So it's the good old English trifle, but Becky says that in the States it's called an icebox cake. So it's UK trifle, but it's frozen. But in the USA it's called a icebox cake. So I'd appreciate you taking a look and giving me feedback on it, whether yay or nay, or would it be it's exactly like a trifle with the sponge fingers. First layer is chopped strawberries with cream. Second layer is and then you put a layer of fingers, custard, and then strawberry jam. Can you send me a coconut macaroon? Yeah, same as Chris says, my lady, they're nearly all gone. So what's it called in Germany? I haven't got a clue, Wakey. But we were talking about it the other night, and Becky says, oh, in the USA we call that an icebox cake. So So that's how I know it's called an icebox cake in the USA, because Becky let me know. See you later, Richard. Thank you for popping in.
Just sit there, Rich.
Oh, okie dokie then. Thank you. But yeah, some as I say, if anybody needs a link to it, it's in the description. So yeah, it's no baking involved. It's simple and easy to make. So yeah. Callum went to bed about an hour ago, Johnny. You want the recipe, do you, my lady? What, the icebox cake or the macaroons? Or the strawberry trifle thing? So yeah. Just let me know which recipe you want, and I'll gladly send it to you. So yeah, I mean, you know, I get one or two people messaging me saying, "Oh, can you send me a recipe for this?" Tracy asked me to send recipes. Oh, the macaroons. I'll do that now before I forget, because when I close the live stream down, I'll probably forget. So find it. It's found it. Found it. So okay then, Kate. Take care, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Good night, Kate.
So yeah, I'm sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just sending this to my lady while I think about it, because knowing me, I'll forget, and then yeah, right. If I got tomorrow's lottery numbers, do you think I'd be sat here now? Okay then, Amjad. See you later. Thanks for coming in. I'll see you on Monday. But if I did have lottery numbers, I won't send them to you anyway, because we're going to win it. If anybody's winning it, we are. Oh dear. So I'm just checking something. Obviously, that person knows me because he said, "Hiya, Jeanette." Why you can't do anything until the check clears? Egg boy. 3 subscribers, no content. Only just learnt a lesson, cheeky sod. Tried to lick the plates on the coffee table, backfired on him as I had hot fiery sauce. Oh dear, I bet his face for a picture. So yeah. Moderators, just be watchful, please. Yeah. Oh dear. I bet that were a picture.
The steam coming out in his nostrils.
I bet he were running.
Like his ears and his ears flapping.
Bet he were running round like a blue horse fly after he'd licked that plate.
Where's the water? Where's the water? You've got the milk, Dad. Where's the milk?
So yeah. But if it's same as I say, I'll send anybody a recipe if if they see any of my vlogs, he's in the kitchen drinking his water. Lol, that will teach him. Oh, pardon me. So yeah, I mean, if anybody watches any of my vlogs and says, "Oh, I'd love recipe for that," yeah, I need a refill now. Oh dear. No need to be suspicious, Jeanette. Lol. Well, who are you then? Tell me the real you. Who are you? Yeah. You have to watch him as he's a crafty sod. Oh dear. But there is a need to be suspicious because I've had trolls in the past. I don't do anything to anybody. We don't have any drama.
No. If there is, boom.
Yeah, you play nice when you come here, or otherwise the moderators will take care of it. But yeah. In this day and age, there is a need to be suspicious. Maybe it's Lord Luke. I'm collecting reward then if it is Wakey. So yeah. I mean, Gordo will tell you, and several other people that's in here tonight. We have had troubles in the past, so you only get one chance. You either play nice or you're gone. Simple as that. So we're a nice, friendly bunch here, and we're not having no, we're not having no nobody. Yeah, basically behave or be scrambled. Exactly. Couldn't have put it better myself, Gordo. So quick on the button, play nice or wakey strips. No, you don't want to see that. Oh dear. God help us. My lady might enjoy it. He says I'm already stripped. Oh God. Gordon Bennett, the mind boggles. Oh dear.
I wish I'd tried that. It's replaced the nicer image with a lady in a G-string or thong. That's been replaced with Wakey in a thong. A nice sight.
And when he said other night he goes out in car, or when he had his other motor going out in car at 2 a.m. in the morning to put aircon on, can you imagine him dashing out to the car with no clothes on? But yeah, I mean, Gordo, I mean, we've all been there, we've all had trolls, and we come here on a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just to have a laugh, just to have a bit of fun, and it spoils it for everybody else that comes in to have a laugh, to have a joke, to have a bit of fun. Who, me? But yeah, we don't. Your eyes and bleed. But you know, it's like there's no law against you being naked in your own home, just so long as you don't go flashing it out to all and sundry. You know what I mean? You know, there's no law that says that you can't walk about your ass naked. Just the fact that, you know, you can't be standing at window for all and sundry to see. So, you know, if that takes your fancy and you want to walk about ass naked, then you know, there's no law saying that you can't. Just don't stand near any windows or on any open doors, you know what I mean? Exactly. Yeah. But yeah. Oh dear, it made my lady laugh anyway. Your alien UFO friends haven't followed you in here, have they, Wakey? Oh dear. Oh dear. We come in peace. What is it? We come in peace. Oh dear. We don't mind your alien friends. I know I must close my blinds. I think that means. Oh dear. It's a pity you don't know where my lady lives, Wakey. Oh dear me. Oh, but yeah. So it's 11:05. I've been going on quite a while now. So weren't me they were after Gordo? They were closer to Johnny Five. Oh. they're after somebody. Oh dear. But yeah, right. I'm gonna get going, guys. It's 11:06. I did go slightly earlier tonight, and I appreciate everybody that's come in tonight. We've had a good laugh. Thank you to Mike for the £5 super chat. I do appreciate it. So just make sure that you keep an eye out, Wakey, for makes you wonder what he does in that caravan. So yeah, so don't don't get abducted, Wakey, whatever you do, because we'd miss you. So take care, everyone, and I shall see you again on I'll see you on Monday. Bye for now.
Night all.
She's got a pink thong for tomorrow.
Oh, pink thong. Oh, pictures. This is the caravan.